I guess first I was going to ask you, when they got that early goal in the third period, what was kind of your guys' reaction on the bench to that? Looked like you did a good job of not letting that, get to you too much, obviously.
We've been in that situation before. I mean, we talked about killing the penalty off and then get after them, but sometimes those things fuel you a little bit more than just kind of playing back and forth a little bit. I thought our kids got a little bit more jam to their game as soon as that happened, and then all of a sudden we outworked them consistently, which was great.
And all of you, so I was curious, when you guys finally did kind of take over the game, what were you doing maybe differently than earlier in the game? It looked like once you got going, you were just on a roll there. Was there any particular things you were doing differently then, or were they just tired maybe?
Well, I think like our third period goal was to go out there and be the hunter, and our first two periods were kind of playing back on our feet a little bit, so we kind of just decided to go out there and play our game, and yeah.
And that was a big thing, we talked about playing our game and that we had everything we needed. So I think we were confident in that in the third period.
Yeah, I was asking you too, sir. Obviously, being on defense, what's it like when that one line to theirs is out on the ice? So much, pressure is on a team when those two are out there working together.
I mean, we're pretty confident with all of our lines, so
Yeah.
like that was not a big deal for us. I think
Yeah.
we were trying, but not focusing so much. I mean, all of our lines were producing, and that's.
I meant Cornell's top line, no one saw the
Yeah,
Jenner out there.
yeah. So I mean, any of our lines can play against them, which I think fueled us.
And obviously, I was just curious too. Obviously, last weekend you guys had a tough weekend. How did you guys regroup so quickly and kind of get to this position after having a tough last weekend at home?
Yeah, I mean, that was probably one of the best things for us to play in a really tight series versus Yale against a really strong goaltender. And we had to work hard for both of those wins. And anytime that happens, it continues to reinforce how we need to show up in order to win games. And yesterday we played in a tough battle with Quinnipiac. Today it was a track meet for a lot of the game. And so, we always talk about find a way to win. It's going to be different every day. And I thought today, and as you had mentioned earlier with the kids, that in the third period we made the play that was there versus trying to make a tough one. And that opened things up for us a lot. Just simple plays and everybody doing their job and playing great D. That's really the easy recipe for us.
I think the only thing I really had asked was, you got the NCAA tournament coming up now, and do you feel like any one of the top, 5 or 6 or so, or even 7 teams in that thing could be, is it a pretty open field, would you say?
Absolutely. I mean, I think every year that we play this game, that top 8 gets tougher and tougher, and it's awesome, and that's the way it should be, and hopefully someday it'll be more than 8.
Oh, yeah. Last year too, seeing Clarkson, and how did that help the rest of the league? Just kind of get a boost of, because before that point, you obviously, because you did a lot of WCHA, seemed to remember, and what did that change, having that happen a year ago too?
It's just, it's great. It's great for our game, and we're so proud of Clarkson winning last year in our league, because we have always felt like we're the strongest league. Yeah. And so, and again, it's, everybody's going to feel that way about their league, and they should have pride in that. But, to see them win last year was awesome for everyone, and it's nice to pass that trophy around a little bit.
Right.